Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. As some of you may know, recently I have been experimenting with a starch-based diet based on the book The Starch Solution by John McDougall. Really quickly, the reason why I decided to do it was, as some of you may know, I've been following a fruit-based diet for the past 2.5 years. And if you've seen any of my recent videos, I kind of describe some of the issues I've had with it. So I talk about weight gain, not feeling satisfied mentally and physically, and I've also had a huge increase in my triglycerides that was reflected in my blood tests. So I asked everyone, like, what do I do? I have no idea what's going on, because in my mind, the fruit-based diet was like the ideal diet to follow. And you know, I tried doing a few variations, like following what people suggested, like eating less calories or eating more calories. And I mean, the duration of me doing this has been kind of an experiment. I did the whole 95-5 thing and super high calories. I did more of an 80-10-10 ratio. I experimented being more raw and more cooked, and I never really found, I guess, what had worked for me perfectly. And to be honest with you, my results have not improved in the past year. I haven't really seen any improvements in my asthma or my allergies or my fitness even. So the point is, it's not that I'm blaming a fruit-based diet for any of these problems, because I have had a lot of benefits from following a fruit-based diet, but what I see in my body now is that it's not serving me anymore. So I decided to try something else out, because why not, you know? Like, we have one life to live. There's a bunch of people who are thriving on the starch solution. I kind of need a change in my diet maybe, and I decided to try it out. So pretty much for the past week, I've been eating really simply, because as some of you may know, I'm like pretty lazy with food. So for breakfast, it's been oatmeal with 0 to 2 pieces of fruit. So maybe I'll have oatmeal with like peaches, cinnamon, and blueberry, or maybe apples and cinnamon, or maybe just oatmeal just by itself. And then for lunch and dinner, I've been having some form of rice and vegetables. So that could take form in like sushi or a stew, or well, actually just pretty much those two things. And I've been eating as much as I want, eating till I'm satisfied. I'm never hungry. And what have I found this week? I feel a lot better, actually. I feel satisfied with every meal. I'm not thinking about food all day long. My digestion has become a lot better because I don't feel bloated all the time. And I feel a lot better when I'm doing exercise. I feel kind of lighter in a sense. I don't really think I've lost weight, but it's only been a week, so we'll see what happens. But my primary purpose is just to generally feel better, and then hopefully the weight loss will eventually come, because I'm really sick of focusing on my weight. Things that I really like about following the starch solution is that it's supported by a lot of plant-based doctors that I look up to. So John McDougall himself obviously wrote the book. T. Colin Campbell, Esselstyn, even I think Dr. Greger is pretty supportive of the starch solution, but I'll have to double check that. Me, I really like that these doctors support this, because I really respect their opinion. So something that I just wanted to talk about was, I'm well aware that a lot of people are thriving on a fruit-based diet and are doing amazing. And I'm also aware of the fact that a lot of people are experiencing the same problems as I am. I think it's really important that any diet you follow does not stress you out. So personally for me, I know that being 100% raw stresses me out, mainly because I live in New Jersey and there's 4 seasons here, and in the winter I don't always feel like being 100% raw, or there's not really good like produce available. And another thing is just like socially, I'm sure anyone can relate that I'm always scared, okay, like, if I go out to eat somewhere, is there going to be something for me? Am I just going to have to get a salad? Do I have to eat beforehand so I'm not hungry? Are people going to think I'm like starving myself? Like, I don't know, to me, all those things totally outweighed the benefits of eating raw food. So for sure, I know that I cannot be fully raw, at least in this moment in my life. Another thing that stressed me out the past year is, like, I don't know, I wasn't seeing the results, and like, I know you have to be patient, and you know, some people say it may take years to see a difference, but I kind of wanted to see what experimenting would do. Maybe I would see a difference sooner, and as of now, I do feel better, so I'm going to continue to do it. And another thing is, I know in my heart that a fruit-based diet is the way I want to live my life forever. However, I totally acknowledge the fact that it was not working for me right now. And, you know, I just need to tweak it a little bit. I'm starting at the baseline now, doing this like starch solution, and eventually when I feel ready and when I feel that my body will feel ready, I'm slowly going to incorporate more and more fruit back. And I think that eventually I'll probably be living a raw till 4 consistently and feeling really good on it. I just really have to figure out how to do it so that it works for me. And I just want to encourage you guys, okay, so if something isn't working for you right now, it doesn't mean that it won't work for you in the future. It totally might. But acknowledge what your body needs and what your mind needs right now. It's plain and simple. Like, maybe you need to eat more avocados this week, just for this week, and you'll feel better. Or maybe you need to eat more rice this week. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to deny yourself whole plant-based food just because you're trying to call yourself a raw vegan or a low-fat vegan or whatever it may be. You know, just honor your body and do what feels best for you. I know that a lot of people have had problems doing kind of like an 80-10-10 or bust thing, and a lot of people tried 80-10-10, it didn't work for them, and now they're off the vegan track completely. And I think the main thing to focus on is that to help our planet, to help ourselves, to help the animals, we really want to follow a whole foods plant-based lifestyle, but we also have to understand that there is infinite ways to do that. And you know, the beauty of this is to find what way works for you and experimenting and not being afraid to try something new. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to be making more videos in the next couple of weeks, and I really want to focus on stress-free eating, finding positivity in the way you eat, and finding positivity in the way you live your life. So if you guys have any issues you're dealing with, any questions, please write them down below, and I'm gonna try to do my freaking best to answer them and, you know, release any information that I have, any experiences I have had. So I love you guys, and thank you, and have a great day. Bye. Bye.